Are you where you want to be in life? For most of you, it's no. Or for most of us, it's no. Who's to blame for that? Is it your mother? Is it your father? Your brother? Your teacher? Your lecturer perhaps? Your boss at work? For most of you, it's one of the above that I mentioned. But is that the truth? Is that the reality? I like to think no. I think the person that's supposed to be taking accountability and responsibility for their life, it's yourself. Only you is to be blamed. Your life begins with you and your life ends with you. The moment you start taking accountability of your life is the moment you change your life. For example, what do you spend most of your time doing? Do you partake in activities that takes you forward as a person in life? Or are you busy doing a PE party? Or are you just busy being a busy bee, doing nothing that takes you to the next level as a person? What drives you? Is there anything that challenges you? What goals do you have? What do you want to be in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 15, perhaps in the next 20 years? Do you even have an idea? If you cannot answer one of those questions, then perhaps you need to relook at your life. Perhaps you need to look at who you are. Life is all about metamorphosis. Life is all about transformation. Life is about moving from level A to level B. From last year to this year, is there anything that you did to challenge yourself? And how can you expect to be a successful person? How can you expect to be where you want to be? How can you expect to be independent? This is very sad. Because most people don't want to take responsibility for their actions, for what they do in their own spare time. But they have the ability to blame others for their own failures. Like I said, life is about transformation. Life is about metamorphosis. Just like the life of a butterfly. A butterfly starts as a worm. And then, because it eats and eats and eats and eats and eats and eats, then it becomes a butterfly. When it's a worm, it's at a stage where everybody can step on it. It's not able to move. But the moment it transforms, it flies. It's untouchable. It's above everything else. You can't even catch it. But the key is it must eat. What are you eating? What are you doing? There's a saying that you can never teach a man anything. A man learns in doing. So the more you do, and you do, and you do, and you do, that's the more you learn. And if you are not doing, then there's no way you're gonna learn. What are you learning? What are you doing? Your actions defines where you are. Or rather, your actions, where you are, is defined by what you do. So the more you do, the more progress you make. The more you transform, the more you become a better version of yourself. You know, I listen to most people. They look at successful people and they say, no, it's because they are born white. It is because they are born in a rich family. It's because they are... No. I like to say, yes, there's some people that have an advantage over you, but it doesn't mean that you cannot reach to the level that they are. You just need to grind hard. You just need to work hard. But what are you doing in your spare time when nobody's watching? Life is not all about Instagram. Instagram live, posing and all that. That's not life. Life is about what you do when everybody else is sleeping, when everybody else is not watching. That's what life is. What do you do behind closed doors? That's what life is. That's what actually determines how far you go in life. Ask yourself, what are you doing when everybody else is not watching? What do you do when nobody else is watching? That's what is determining where you are today. I repeat again, who do you blame for where you are? Who do you blame for where you are? Your parents? No. It's because of you, and only you can change your situation. Is it gonna be easy? No. It's gonna be very hard, because life is hard. Life was never designed to be easy. But it's the people that grind when it's hard, that stay persistent, that stay consistent when it's hard, that gets to that level of success. Do you want to be successful? Do you want to be a winner, or do you want to be a loser? It's all up to you. And I'm telling you, where there's a will, there's a way. Nobody can stop you if you want to get to that level. I repeat again, what are you doing when nobody else is watching? What are you doing? What are you up to when nobody's watching? Because that's what will determine where you end up in life. If you are to die now, would you say you have lived to your full potential? Would you say you have lived, or you will say, I regret, I didn't do this, I didn't do this, I didn't do this. You must stop the life of procrastination. And I'm telling you, even if you don't know, you don't understand something, the moment you start doing it, then you start to learn. There's nothing for free in life. And the moment you start talking like, I wish if somebody can give me this, I wish if somebody can just give me this, I wish if... There's nothing for free in life. You need to work hard for whatever you want. And there's nothing so satisfactory when you know you have worked for something so hard and you finally can touch it. But when something is given to you, it gives you a sense of insecurity that you're actually not free. And the reality is, you're not free. Only you can set you free. Only you can set you free. You set yourself free by being able to do whatever you want in your own terms. Not somebody determining what you can and you cannot do.